Now, before I delve into my initial thoughts of the game, I thought it would be good to go into a little backstory about leading up to the game's release. Now, I've been waiting for the game for years. I loved the previous installment and everything about it, all the commercials running up to this game, everything. As soon as it was announced, I was excited and my hype for this were in max. I could not wait for this game. And then time passes, and we're getting close to the release. Oh, it gets delayed. Oh, I can cope with this. I can cope with this. Slow delay just for gameplay. It gets delayed again. And again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again, so on and so forth. It gets annoying to the point where, you know, I accept, like, when this game's going to come out. Finally, it gets put on gold, and it gets a release date. So I'm fucking hyped. Hype thrusters are back into max. Then the game gets leaked. I see, like, one spoiler, kind of makes me go, I think I'll push through, I'll enjoy it, you know, there's something written down, I'm not really bothered. Try to avoid the internet. A week before launch, I'm not on the internet at all. I'm gone, not looking at anything apart from like the intro. Maybe that's about it, like the intro song, see what it sounds like. But apart from that, nothing. I've gone away from the internet. The press releases come out, magnificent, 10 out of 10s, game of the year, game of the decade, everything. They love it. They just genuinely love it. When the game comes out, I play it. I really, really like it. I watched all the cutscenes again after I finished done with it. I really liked it. User reviews came out, shit on the game. I completely shit on it, low scores. And to this day, people still shitting on it now. But after time's gone by, people have let up on the game, not give it this bad rep. And I do think we need more time in general to try and get our combination of opinions to give it a justified score. Veterans of the game will still love it and have praised it. People that are barely into the series itself will probably continue just to shit on the game, and I just have to accept that for as it is. But enough about Kingdom Hearts 3, let's get on to The Last of Us 2. Why do they have such similar fucking lineups? But in all seriousness though, when I finished watching The Last of Us, because I didn't watch it, I had my friend Scott play it. Shout out to Bahnhof, I'll put his channel in the description below. But when I finished watching it, I actually, no spoiler by it, I called it a masterpiece. I genuinely did, but not for the reason why you might think. I think this is going to be a game that's going to be looked back on as years come by. Like this game needs years to absorb into people and make, like, people are going to look back on The Last of Us as a whole, like 1 and 2, and if any other games come out, and they're going to look back and go, that was a really great way of telling a story. My biggest issue with the story overall, like I said, I'm just going to very basic general here, it works better as a film or a series. Like, I am looking forward to the HBO series that is possibly announced. I don't know if it's confirmed yet, if The Last of Us series, but if you do, like, actually tackle 2, I am looking forward to that. I do think the story is really great, but in gameplay it doesn't really translate well. I really want to love this game, I really do. Like, I really want to live up to the hype that it has, but I can't. I just can't at the moment. And I need time to constantly run over and think about plot points. Maybe watch just the cutscenes again, and I don't know, to try and absorb the game a little bit better. Like, I actually debated writing this. I told Scott at the time, midway through that, like, I think I'm going to write a review for this game, because I will give the game good points. It's Last of Us 1, but better. Like, if the gameplay itself, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. There are some bits in there that kind of puts on an equal level. The fact that some items and weapons are useless, and I don't think it just became a disadvantage to us at some point. While watching Scott play through the game, I had on several occasions, like flashbacks to other games that have either been inspired from it or just in general, such as Resident Evil 4, the Uncharted series of course, Far Cry 2, which was a big one for me, and the ending reminded me of fucking Lego Star Wars 1. I mean fucking Lego Star Wars 1, for Christ's sake. I had so many flashbacks to other games from my childhood or things I've seen right throughout my past, and it's like, it's a nice combination. It's like giving me like a bit of a nostalgia kick from a game that I didn't expect to give me. Of course, Troy Baker, Ashley Johnson returned their roles as Joel and Ellie, along with many other new and old people from the franchise that you've got to get used to, and they all do a fantastic job at portraying the characters they do. With all that being said, without delving into too much into spoilers, if you do want to see us talk about the spoilers, there'll be a podcast episode eventually talking about it. Maybe we'll delve into it a bit on the first podcast episode, but I know we are having an episode dedicated to the Last of Us series as a whole with me and Bahnhof, Scott, the one I watched the gameplay with. But yeah, the game is great. It really is great. some aspects it falls in. It's definitely not perfect, but it's definitely not shit. It's a great game. So with that said, even though I don't like number ratings, my final score for Last of Us is 10 out of 10, baby! Come on, let's go! 10 out of 10, best game ever! Of course, the voice acting cast is as big as ever and as good as ever. Troy Baker, Ashley Johnson reprise their role as Joel and Ellie. Joel and Ellie? Jesus Christ, it's my fucking 7th take of this line.